Mechanized Production pulled it out. Pulled it out. And 24 votes. I love all you viewers, but we still got a lot of people not voting. I guess they're just down with the Mechanized Production, so that's where we're taking it. Now I gotta figure out what the heck that means. So, what do you guys want? What do you guys think? Should I try to play Magic with this deck, or should I only win with Mechanized Production? I mean, what's the point of a Mechanized Production deck if you win other ways? Am I right? So, we probably want Clues, we probably want Thopters, and we want ways to not die, is what I'm guessing. Sounds good, right? Yeah, we're jank. Hey, let's jank it up, you guys. Let's do this stuff. So, let's. I'm thinking, let's do a Bant thing that has. Let's do a Bant thing with a lot of clues. Yeah, I think that's where I want to go. We'll do a Bant thing with a bunch of clues. Because we can also play Heliod's Pilgrim to go get our Mechanized Production, and green is pretty much going to be for Tireless Tracker, and I think that we're going to want to play Fog, so that we don't die. The ultimate troll. I think we're going to want to run Fogs, so our opponent can't stop us, and then we just make a ton of clues and win with the production. I think that's our deck. What do you guys think? Am I reading your mail? Is that where we're going with all this? Sounds fun to me. I mean, it is the launch party, right? We do this is the fun part. If we can't enjoy this, what can we enjoy? I don't think we're going to have a bunch of vehicles and equipment. We may want this. We might need some Auramancers to return it in case they kill it. God, what if they exile it? What if they exile it? Oh, this would be so bad. Well, maybe we don't need Fog. Maybe we can run straight up removal and be okay, you know what I mean? Maybe we can do it that way, or maybe we can use unconventional Fogs, like Expose Evil, since that makes a clue. I think I like that idea. This makes clues. I guess if we have enough creatures. We'll see if we have the creatures to make that card work. 1/3 Spirit, yeah, I'm definitely feeling that, Gemini. That's in the plan. We hope they play Processors and return it to our graveyard, yeah. But we are running, if we're running that card, we might as well throw in like a Suppression Bonds. If we're running an Auramancer, is a Thopter Rust a good card? Probably. Nah, I don't know. I'll think about it. Again, maybe we don't have to run Fog. Maybe we can run traditional removal and be fine. I think 3 is fine. I think 1 Auramancer as the emergency Danger Will Robinson. Of course, if we're going to run an Auramancer, can we do something better to get enchantment out of the graveyard? Like run Nissa Vital Force? I think that's probably smarter. What else we got? Ceram's Expertise and Geist Blast. Living the dream. Can you tutor for it with Heliod's Pilgrim? Yeah, it's an aura. Yep, so that's the cheats right there. For once, we're not going to get Angelic Destiny with it. Gideon, we don't need you. I think we want this, though. It's a very interesting card, because if the opponent plays something that could target production, but could also target a creature, what am I thinking of? I'm thinking of Anguish Unmaking, and I'm thinking of, if we get it on an artifact creature, it stops cards like the one that gains 4 life and Fragmentize. So this might be a good call, and we can fetch it. I don't think we want this. I don't think that's necessary. I think it would take a spot away from that we need for other things. And there isn't a lot of clue production in white is what I'm getting. I think we'll grab 1 Suppression Bonds. We may want it to shut down a Planeswalker that's otherwise going to be too hard to deal with. I would play Sigil of the Empty Throne, but that would give us another way to win. think that's wrong. Maybe we want one planar outburst. We can tutor for it because we're going to run the journal. Going to run Tamio's journal. That's right, it blanks anguish on making. Yeah, I was trying to get that out. Maybe I didn't get those exact words out of my mouth. Get in there, clue makers. Again, we have kind of the unconventional fogs with press for answers, which can slow him down and get us a clue. Whir of Invention. Is there an artifact we want to be able to fetch with our clues? Maybe it's Tamio's journal. Maybe we'll make room for one of these. A 1/4 guy that grants hexproof. Yeah, maybe there's a spot for one of those. Somebody put Captured by the Consulate on a big tireless tracker of mine once when I was playing Gruul with burn spells and shut down all my removal. It's not a completely useless card, it's just a little overpriced for the meta, but that doesn't mean it can't shine in the right moment. I want to run the Rebukes. I think that can really help. Obviously, we've got some clues to go. There is our wing condition. As you see, it's an aura that can be fetched by the Pilgrim. Here is Padim, which can give our artifacts hexproof. That's probably wise. I'm not going to run the Spy Network. I just want to do this off clues. I'm going to stay focused on my clues. I'm not going to run that 2/4 that makes clues because I think that card is not good enough. This might make the cut, though. Just seems way too good. Is Brawl's expertise the kind of thing we want here? We have a lot of things to play off it, but I just don't think there's room. I don't think we want any kind of a spell theme going. Maybe Reverse Engineer is a good draw spell, but again, I think I'd rather have the bullet fetching than drawing. So I don't think it's right for Reverse Engineer, but I'm going to look around anyway. In green, I wanted to use Tireless Tracker and Fog, but I actually, now that we're looking at the deck, the only card is Tireless Tracker. I don't think that's worth it. So I'm just going to cut the green. It might be wrong. Green might actually be where you want to be, but I want to just try it without it because we've got enough cards. And God knows these decks are hard enough to build on night one without a bajillion options. Are there any green-white cards we want? I mean, Reflector Mage is a really good green-white card, and so is Cloud Blazer, but they don't work with any other cards in our deck. So I'm not going to take them, even though they are freaking amazing. The mysteries, I don't think I have enough creatures going on. I think, like, we only have 11 creatures, and right now, at 11 creatures, I think even Bygone Bishop will get the axe, so I don't think the Mysteries is the right cut. Destiny, since you have tutors, Yonder, I think you missed it. We're not going to win by damage, and I don't even want to be tempted by making a big, awesome, flying, first striking creature. So, nope. This is the one time. Not going to happen. So we may want the white implement, actually, because it works with, it's kind of like a clue. You draw a card, but you also gain 2 life, so it's a fog-ish effect. And it works well with Whir of Invention and Metallic Rebuke. So I actually like you. I think you make the cut. It's a very low opportunity cost. We have no 1-drops. Does that mean we should play Renegade Map to have more artifacts? We'll play 1 instead of the 24th land. We'll run 23 and 1 Renegade Map. I think that's pretty low opportunity cost, and probably not a bad idea. Since we have Improvised, do we want Keys to the City? No, I don't think that lines up. I don't think the schematic lines up either. File's interesting because it's clue-like, but I don't think we want to play that. We already have a lot of 2-drops that are more clue-focused. And I don't think Scrap Trawler does what we want it to do. I don't know. Is there anything I'm missing that combos really obviously well with a clue? Obviously, anything with like Revolt does, but I'm not seeing it. Imprison in the Moon. That is something we can fetch, and that might be a better way to go than... that might be an improvement over Suppression Bonds, so I can see that. I do hate that card, but I can see it as an improvement in our already pretty janky deck. Look at what you've done, people who voted for this. We've reached the point where Sigil of the Empty Throne and Auras are too good of a win con. We're gonna make it happen, and that's final. Oh, Bridge? I mean, Bridge does get us what we absolutely need, but so does Journal. We've not gone that crazy. We have not gone that far. And we will not, damn it. We will not. I tell you, not while I breathe. Alright, let's get going on the mana base. Oops, nope, not you. Get out of there. Are we doing anything with energy? Should we be thinking Westvale Abbey for any reason? I don't see any energy. You have about as much energy as I have right now, which is, you know, fading fast, but I've got a long way to go. Definitely the Fairs. There's no question this is an Inventor's Fair deck. Am I supposed to run that? No. I guess we could hub it. Again, we don't have any energy cards, which makes hub a pretty bad draw. But we do want to curve out. And we don't have... I guess we have triple blue. Yeah, that's a problem. We do have triple blue, so... Meandering River makes the frickin' cut. In fact, with triple blue on the agenda, I think I've even got a cut of plains. Is Planar Outburst in here? You might want to nuke all the creatures you tapped with early spells. I've got one, and you're right, maybe two is the right way to go. What do you tutor for with the Fair? You tutor for the Tamiyo's Journal. That's what you tutor for, Yonder. But a lot of times I'm just going to gain life. I think one Confirmed Suspicions is all I really need with the Journal as kind of a bullet. I think the Outburst is a bullet, but maybe we want more. Engineer... It has a good velocity, but I don't know if we need that. I kind of feel like we want to go Invention instead of Engineer, as we want bullets, not card quantity, but maybe I'm wrong. We'll go down to 1 for a minute. Actually, we'll probably just play a lot of weird numbers to make this deck work. So maybe I can get away with 1 Journal? Maybe. I am going to keep the Oromancer in case it dies, in case we need it back. Gonna cut the Bishop, we don't have enough creatures. Some amount of this removal suite can likely go. So I'm going to pull out the Skywhaler's Shot. It's like a prison deck. How's our curve? Curve's looking fine. Why are you in here? What do you work with? It's not an aura, so I can't fetch it. I guess it removes artifacts and nothing else I have really does. Yeah, I think that's got to be part of the reason. We did want Imprison in the Moon. Okay. Exile is important. Do we have enough ways to do that otherwise? Probably. Well, we can pull at least 1. Go to 1 Blessed Alliance as you can fetch it mid-combat. That seems pretty good. You can tell it's late. I got excited about Mechanized Production on Tamiyo's Journal. Nice. Oh, you go, Nighthawk. Alright. I really don't know if this card is that good. So I'm going to go to 1. And I really don't know this card. I mean, it seems like this card is obvious good, but the weird thing is clues have no casting cost. So you have to keep your opponent from having any artifacts at all. So I'm going to take that as a bullet too. Alright. Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. I'm not going to spend too much time perfecting. Let's just get out and play this janky something or other. We're still going to be Emrakul. It's terrifying. I just want to terrify. All right. Y'all have seen 8 Rack if you've watched Modern. Now you get to see 8 Clue with CGB. Production on Alchemist Vial is good though. Yeah, it's also good on a Clue. I think what I'd rather make clues and get effect out of it, and have the option. I don't know. Vial is interesting, but I'd rather play the press for answers and the expose evil and buy time when I pay 2. So what's 8 Rack? 8 Rack is a deck in Modern. Avocado. It's a deck in the Modern Magic format. All right, we're going to work. We're going to try to unlock an achievement. If it isn't one, it should be. And we're going to try to get Mechanized Production and 8 clues. Does that work, Steve OK42? No, it doesn't look like it. I don't know how to make those things work. I see it done on other Magic channels. I've never learned to do it myself. Delicious Mountain Dew. Yeah, it's my only hope if I'm going to stay up really late. So we've got Stay Sniping over here. And he's already won 4 games in the Kaladesh season, so we should assume he's no slouch. And this hand is bonkers. Oh, does it get better than this? Need to link up to MTG Bot. I don't know how to do that. I went infinite on someone. Ravenous Intruder, Pia's Revolution, and 4X Bonesaw. Hacks. Nice work, Gem. That didn't take you long. Twitch, MTG Bot. Okay, so what is MTG Bot? MTG Bot, the Ultimate Magic the Gathering bot. Written by Dan Popes, Friday of issue. Type join and chat now if you want me to be part of your channel. I can do that. Okay. Wow, that was kind of easy. Please try that rack thing now. Wow, they made that really frickin' easy. Ah, sweet. Okay, that's tight. I guess. Nice. Look at you guys go. I guess this is. Thank you very much for coming in here and turning me on to how to get MTG Bot. I've never tried. Welcome to a Duels channel. Welcome to a Duels stream, Steve. Steve OK42. And thank you. Alright. So this will enter the battlefield tapped, but let's see. I think that's fine. I think we want to play the Illuminator this turn, because the other option is to sack the map, but I wanted a round to help with Rebuke. So We'll just play like that, and hopefully our opponent won't deck these in stone, although I guess if they do, we get to double investigate. I think that's how that works. Radiant Flames would be pretty heartbreaking. Radiant Flames would be really heartbreaking. Oh, it's easy. It looks like you gotta spell it right. Oh, it's not working now? You guys blew it up. Oh, it whispered it to you. Interesting. Maybe you guys just went too ham. Apparently it PMs you a lot because forest is not that long. Okay, guys, are you ready to do it? We're going off. It's going down for real. All right, clues. We've got clues, and we got Rebuke open. Oh yes. Wait, why are we attacking? Am I crazy? I could have gotten Blessed Alliance there. Languish. Yeah, I am predicting that could happen. Everybody, thanks Steve for turning me on to MTG Bot, which was very easy to add to my channel. Now you guys have cool things you can do. There's language. Nice. So the question is this worth it? Do I have more ways to make clues? I mean, I think I'm supposed to do this, right? Yeah. Did it. How's your life? Hopefully we draw another. Inventor's Fair is already active? Dude, this is actually pretty sweet. I mean, how great is this? Look at, it's like we're already putting him in the hammerlock. We've got 4 artifacts. We can crack the map, hit our land drop, play the Pilgrim, and crack a clue, maybe? We want blue because we run the Whir. Here's the Pilgrim. Hi guys, just joined. Any bugs exposed yet? No, it's been pretty smooth sailing. No, it's been going very, very well. Fatal Push feels better than I imagined it would. Yeah, it's that has not been bad. We killed a 9/9 attacking and therefore hellbent Lupine prototype with Fatal Push. Pretty gross. Why is this dangerously close to working? Well, if our opponent doesn't have the answer. Alright, got rid of our stuff, drew double Languish. If our opponent's lacking an answer, they will be in trouble. There's a Rebuke! Oh my god, we can leave up counter backup to this. Oh! Oh my! Even if he has the Anguish Unmaking, if he doesn't have an untapped land, we can stop it. Let's see. Now, it's not like we win next turn, but if we just start getting way ahead, he's in trouble. Plus, we have the Auramancer, as long as he doesn't get to exile it. So he's got this one-turn window where if he has an untapped land, or some other way to exile it, he's got the untapped land. And he's got the Unmaking. Well, I hate it when they play around my Rebuke. Game over, man. Game over. What's he targeting, though? Is he targeting the clue? No, he's targeting the Rebuke. GG. Well, this person's no fun. Let's just put it that way. Now I have to beat you down. Now I have to beat you down. Don't expect me to show you any frickin' mercy from here on. Scornful egotist. To think we almost had it. He had to have an untapped land and Anguish on making that turn, and he had it. Yep, that's the worst case scenario. So it is, so it is. So what am I supposed to do? I'm going to fetch an artifact. Is there an artifact I actually want? Is there an artifact that will actually do anything? Yeah, yeah, it sucks that I missed a land drop and didn't get to do it. So, yeah, it was basically worst case. I don't think there's ever a world where you're not supposed to take that risk. Well, these aren't going to do much. I mean, I guess they let me fair. I'm going to just crack the fair. Well, if I'm going to do that, I'm just going to wait till next turn. Leave mana up. Oh. Ah. And he's going to attack into me anyway. I think we're... Let me check my viewer list. I might just even be being sniped. Wasn't his name something like Snipin'? That would be very flavorful, I suppose, if I am in fact being sniped. And I missed the end of turn. Yeah, stay sniping. It's perfect. It's perfect. All right. Oh goodness. Well, maybe he thinks we have a counterspell. Y'all having too much fun with this. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. It's all new level of craziness. The bot flips tables. Good for him, good for him. Let's see if we can get some shenanigans going with a journal. See if he drew double unmaking. This bot is amazing. Amen. Play Wasteland Strangler. I've got to give him a target. I should probably just run out my Oromancer, huh? Alright. Well, we got a tutor up. So if he tries to remove the journal, we can go get another journal. I mean, we have creatures. They're Oromancers and Heliod's Pilgrims, so they're not the most impressive creatures in the world. But they're creatures. You guys are nuts. Now he's just gonna start pulling out the big guns. Yippee-ki-yay. Alright, white mana. And we'll go get Imprison in the Moon. It'll be fun. And he's going to play Green Warden, so I guess I don't want him getting anything back with Green Warden. I prefer... He's probably going to counter something. No, I wish I could have countered that Green Warden. Well, I can, right? I can go get a Rebuke. How much land does he have? He's 6, 7. Maybe 8, so we'd need 9. What to do with my life? I guess I'll just pass the turn. Let's see if he untap lands me again. Oh, he's not even gonna play it. Beat downs. Yippee. Let's think. Am I supposed to chump? No, I don't think so. If I take 9, I go to 9. If I wrath him, nothing good happens. I do have like some removal in here, right? Let's go see what we've got. Savage beating, indeed. Thopter Rest is in there. Oh, I should have done that pre-combat. I could have just tapped his stuff. I'm off my game. Blessed Alliance is interesting. So what's he gonna do? Nah. Time is running out. I'll just get to you. Should have done it pre-combat, but oh well. Can't always do things right, I guess. Good night. Yeah, this game is already an absolute mess, and my opponent is an absolute piece of garbage who has no fun in life. At least that's the way I'm gonna paint it. But let's start attacking for 1. That'll do the job. What rank are you? Not much. Let's see, they're at 4. I am at 7. Okay. Let's go with tapping these down. And we'll go with this, getting the Alliance. If I can find it in time. I'm not kidding. His name says Stay Sniping, and he's played like around everything I've had so perfectly. I do feel I'm getting sniped. And no matter what happens, he's an absolute piece of garbage for ruining my fun with the mechanized production perfectly. So now it's just a matter of pride. I just want to beat him up a little bit for it. Okay, rebuke. Get in there. Man, am I supposed to engineer? Tapping journal, paying 4, leaves up 3. He could attack me for 4. I guess that's fine. Choose you, tap you, tap you. Leave up 3. May as well. Okay, that gets me another land at least. Lets me hit my land drop. This one, gonna be a scrap. Okay. He's gonna get rid of my journal now. What a piece of shit this guy is. I mean, he's good. I can't deny. He's playing just perfect. But man, that's annoying when I'm trying to have fun. Clue sack, see if we draw another expose evil. No, press for answers. He does apparently know the meta. I guarantee, like, I'm so sure that he's watching me though. It's just, his play is too perfect. He could just be the most skilled Duels player ever. It could happen. He took out 2 of my spirits earlier. Doop. Derp derp. Yep, down to 22. It's going perfectly. That's why I can't stop saying that he's an absolute piece of garbage, is because he's probably sniping me, and I want him to hear it. Okay, you got another creature. What do you know? He's been playing around sweepers really well. I could time him out, but that would be too mean. And you guys are waiting. I wouldn't keep you guys waiting that way. Alright. We'll get in there. He'll just have a removal spell if I make a 4/4, so we definitely want to animate when we can hit him. It's too bad that we don't have anything to go fetch right now. So this will get me another journal, though, which is what I really need. So he's going to attack me really hard. So am I supposed to play something? It's too bad I just made this deck and I can't remember what's in it. It's kind of embarrassing, too. I guess I should take out the vent, as the lifelink might just come back and kill me. Yeah, Sylvan Advocate would be a pain in the butt, but at least in that case we can rebuke it. He's gonna do that. Do I care? No, I don't care. Do your thing. As long as you don't exile my journal, which... Oh, 3 lands and the last of my 1/3s. Well, that sure does take away from my rebuking ability. First play that's made me wonder if he's watching me, but he probably has another way to get that back. Or it makes me wonder if he isn't watching me, is what I meant to say. Yeah, you shouldn't think too hard about that attack. It's probably fine. Alright. Let's draw some cards. Nice. Okay, fair. Can hit him for 4, then he untaps. He probably does play a Sylvan Advocate, so we need to leave mana up. That really sucks, because that means making a 4/4 is a bad idea. We're just a mana short, because I really do need to leave like an Expose Evil up, or else he'll just stomp me somehow. Yeah. Ha! You took it, punk. Alright. That's how we get him, everybody. That's how we get him. Yeah, you already said that, Gemini. You just want attention. What does he eat? He eats attention. Alright, so we've got confirmed suspicions. It would be very nice if we could set up a turn where we can journal with the right amount of cards, but it doesn't look very likely. Am I supposed to just play this so he has to kill it? I mean, he obviously is going to kill it. If I can't get any value off it, it's pretty wasteful. So am I just supposed to take 4 and whir out the journal? I guess I do. It is ridiculous, and it bears repeating just how close we really were to just smashing this game. To just like having it be over on whatever turn that was, and our opponent had the nut perfect to deal with it. Maybe it's not going to be that uncommon for people to be prepared to deal with an enchantment, but we had a chance. Alright, let's go. Declaration in stone, that's not good. That's not good at all. Dang it. Well, what do we have? Do we still have an expose evil in the deck? 1, 2, 3. Crap. What do we have in the deck? I can get a tutor. I can make a tutor happen. He'll just kill it. If he kills it, what do I do? I think that's just too ambitious, though. The things we do to stay alive, ladies and gents. What can we do? What can we do? Oh, this is so bad. Alright. Look at this go. Now what, opponent? Now what? Yeah, you better read that card, you piece of garbage. Yeah, out of everything. It's like we're just gonna deck ourselves, but if we do that, I'll feel better. Making the opponent work. That's what we're doing. We're making him work. Alright, you got a Gitrog monster. Now you gotta tap 3 more, which might take away his ability to attack with something. Hey, I never said this deck would turn out good. It was definitely built to jankify. Don't worry about that. We got through the turn. I wonder if we gain a life. Nope, we do not. But now he's got a creature on the battlefield. This is legit. Oh, if only we had one more clue. If only we had one more clue. Can I go get a clue? I have I have enough artifacts now to tutor up something. But I can't just get a clue. We saw the deck. There's like nothing in there. I mean, 4 mana and 4 mana. I can go get like captured by the consulate. Oh, it's so bad. I'm gonna just sack this. No, that's just a land. That's not good. Babe. That doesn't do it. That doesn't do it. I guess I gotta draw. Come on. Bring it on home. Alright. It's just about time to end this charade. Yes! Curved out so beautifully. Alright. That's enough of that. That game basically ended on that turn, but drug it out, made him earn it, I guess. It was pretty lame. I also am confident that Stay Snipin' was sniping. So you can literally live from a website. I don't know. Alright, let's try it again. That achievement did not unlock. We'll have to do better. Maybe this time we won't get our mechanized production exiled. Or from selling t-shirts? Yeah? You can do that. I do know a few things about doing that, but... Don't feel offended, I like to watch you play a lot. Thanks. Alright, yeah. Cool. As long as he plays creatures, we're good. We're gonna go nuts. He's got the sleeves. He's a rank 1. He hasn't pulled any wins out in Revolt yet that we can tell for sure. You know what would be the right alternate win condition is probably just one Sphinx's tutelage. Because you can go get it with the... you can just go fetch it up. And then, yeah, then you can just kind of go off and draw a bunch with clues. Maybe that would be good. Yeah, they haven't netted any wins. Maybe I said that wrong. That's what I meant, but... Yep, you guys are right. It's what I meant. I probably said it wrong. Alright, so we never know. Our opponent may not be a creature deck, and given our hand and its bevy of options, I think this is the right play. To give up our 1 damage that we don't plan to use anyway to get 2 clues. I think that's fine. It is easier to tutor for an aura in the deck, but I don't think Destiny is a winning play. Well, that's a hint. I don't think we're gonna get to produce much. Our opponent plans to go ramp out an Ulamog. Hey, we're already gaining life though from our Inventors Fair, so that's hacks. I mean, I guess we play this and hope to draw the land. Yeah, warning shot fired by the opponent with Ulamog, right? And there's a From Beyond. Everything's coming up opponents. I bet we... Oh, we did it! Drew the untapped land. Okay. Race. The race is on. Too bad he exiled our guy. Let's see, we'll be up to 5 clues next turn. If we double press our own guy. He'll be up to 6 mana. We'll see if he has a ramp spell. If he's missing land drops, though. Ooh. And he didn't remove it. Imagine if he didn't kill the spirit. But alas, he did. Oh, bad habits. I just should stop doing things like that. So, we could take out the Scion. If he sacrifices it in response, we don't get the clue. And that would be bad. But he wouldn't get the ramp, and he missed a land drop, so I think we want to do it. Okay. I'm going to sacrifice you. Okay. I'm going to press you again. Alright, up to 5. The race is real. Opponents up to 7. And they kick it for a crusher. Wow. I don't know if I'd have made that play. I don't like that one. Guys, we're alive here. He might be slow rolling Reclamation Sage. But if he isn't, or if we can just find a counter. What revealed cards? It says he's viewing revealed cards. What's that mean? What's going on? Anybody know? Are we glitching out? Glitch emergency. We might have a problem here. Our opponent's viewing revealed cards and no cards have been revealed. Okay. Drew the rebuke. That's not bad. How do you feel about sideboards coming to Magic Duels? Would you welcome it? Sure, if they built it into the game. I think it's stupid. Maybe not. Maybe stupid is too strong a word, but I think it's silly to try to force it. You know. I think it's just silly to try to play them when the game isn't really built to have them or involve them. Okay. Not really the draw I wanted, but whatever. You got 2 turns. How many turns till Ulamog? Well, unless he hits Nissa's renewal right here, Ulamog's not happening. Ulamog's not happening. He's trying to race me with Plated Crusher. I don't think that's the play. Oh, there's a lot of... Somebody's saying a lot. It's time to go play some new cards myself. Thanks for the videos on YouTube and Twitch. Learned a lot from players like yourself. Okay. What are you tapping? That's not going to do anything. Is it my turn? Yeah, it is my turn. Okay. I could sack this and go get something. Like a journal, but I may not draw land. No, I think we just wait. He hasn't lost yet. He still gets 1 more turn. Right? Okay. So, Smedge was saying, learned a lot from players like yourself, Nighthawk Legend. I was a baby seal once, and I remember getting clubbed by you in my early days, way back in 2015, but not anymore. Time to start making my way to rank 40 in a new season. Right on, man. Thanks for coming in and telling me you were a clubbed seal and you got out of it. Bravo. Aw, man. If only we'd drawn that first. Now we'll see if he can get rid of us. No, that's not a very... Yeah, he sacked the Crusher, dude. He might have lost the game. Oh! He left. He left the game. We did it! He didn't draw away the deal. He couldn't cope. He doesn't have the Eldrazi in his deck that emerges and destroys an artifact or enchantment. If he had that, he'd be great. But he doesn't. That won't do it. Don't count your chickens yet. The AI may just teleport a Reclamation Sage to his hand. Hold on. Hold on. Chumps. Who knows? Alright, let's see. Does it work? Does it work? Does it work? Should I sacrifice a clue in response to this Inventor's Fair? How about no? Duh! Victory! Achievement unlocked. Yes! Did it! Look at that. Look at that. You ever seen that? Opponent 17, me 23, but the game is over. We did it. Alright, one more game with 8 clue. We're going to need a new deck, though. It's not going to get better than this in the season. I bet it gets a little better. But you never know. Nighthawk, we need a new deck. Can you get a poll together for me? Are you willing to do that? If you guys have suggestions for entries into the poll, please put them out. Get them out there. Get them out there. You can suggest a tribe. You can suggest a deck. You can suggest a specific card that you just want to see me build a deck around. Those are all options. It could be the deck that you're thinking about net decking and don't know what to play. Or it could just be something you don't know how to make work. By the way, Rotted Hulk, not an option. I'm going to back out and try again, as that's the longest I've waited for a connection in a while. But man, look at that. That lack of that waiting wheel is such an upgrade. I'm probably not going to stop getting excited that there isn't a waiting wheel there anymore. Could wizards ever work? I mean, I guess there is a wizard tribal card with that, it's like that flying 5/4 whose name I can't think of, but it would probably be very bad. Could it be done? Probably. Would it be good? Probably not. But we're not quite, we're not really here for that. We're here for fun. So, if that's what wins, it's what wins. Lots of suggestions. I'm sure Nighthawk is coming up with some great ideas. Yeah, we're still at rank 7. We've lost a good amount of games tonight. At least 3 that I can remember. Alright, I think we can try this. Seems fine. We've had a turn 2 Illuminator each time, which has been awesome. Wizard Horror Tribal got me the other day. What? Don't write them all in, or else we'll probably have a tie. Something with 2 will win. Alright. Opponents on Clifftop Retreat. Maybe we finally get some kind of a vehicle deck. Need to somehow exploit all the great black cards we got. Well, there's a lot of ways to do that. Mono black, black-white control, black-blue control. Alright, we didn't get a way to make some clues yet. So, I think we're going to do the illumination trick, which may be crazy, but it does mean that next turn I'll be able to reverse engineer, and the turn after that, the journal comes down, so it's pretty good stuff. But I think this is just something I'm supposed to do. Mono black vehicles. Ooh, weird. Anything with brain in the jar, I've never seen it work. Well, what makes you think I can... oh no. Uh-oh. You guys, it looks like Pee Pee Squeeps has a new name. Alphax Turtle 123. Why? Because who else would try to build the Donald Trump wall deck? Trump is here. Alright, let's draw some cards. Rip 3. And we hit a tap land. Just like I wanted. Thing in the ice bounces non-horror creatures. The wizard token maker is a horror. You just sound crazy. This is madness. This is absolute madness, my friend. Ah. Oh, what are you? Man, opponent, what are you doing? You got cool lands, but you got weird cards. When it dies, you get a 3/2 Eldrazi. That's 1/2 with Delirium. That can go up to a 4/2 if he has... Okay. Bone Splinting. Okie dokie. You got it. You made an Eldrazi. Our opponent is living the high life. What a bizarre jank pile. Alright, let's get you out there so we can gain some life and get the journal out there so we can go off. Get our tutor on. Double journal, not where you want to be. Please, you guys, don't make me build wizards. This is crazy. This is all crazy talk. I'm reaching for my club, but he's actually curving out. He's had plays on each turn so far. Since 2, I think, or 3. Yes, there are no wizards. Thank you. You're very wise. Nighthawk, you're very wise. Alright, off to the races with the votes. Look at them go! Look at them go. Bring them votes on, guys. This is awesome. Alright, it's definitely Illuminator into exposing that evil. Yes, yes indeed. Now we can't, if we had played any kind of a clue generator on our turn, we'd only get 1 clue because it's the first time you investigate each turn. So we had to, uh-oh. Oh god. Somebody get ZZ. Somebody get ZZ. It's real. It's real. Alright. I mean, it's no Suntail Hawk. Let's be clear. And we'll lock that down. And we'll start cracking. Although we're going to be pretty close soon to searching up our, big power play and winning the game. Alright, Renegade map. So 3 clues, go fetch. 4 clues, cast. And I don't have a counterspell to back it up yet, so I think I'm just supposed to wait to go get the, you know what I'm talking about, Mechanized Production. So I'm going to do this and get that out of the way. I'm going to play this, get that out of the way. And land and go. Rotted Hulk! Just to trigger you. Just to trigger ZZ. You could play Suntail Hawk though. I ran that in my first Magic deck. Got the right colors. I bet his plan is languish and Hulk stays alive. The technology! I'll go for the block. Live dangerously. The Hulk does have a problem with getting brickwalled by 1/3s. Let's be honest. Am I supposed to go? So I can go up to 8 clues. I think I'll just draw. Not in a rush. Gain that life. Make those clues. Draw that card. Alright, let's go get something. We need an artifact. And implement it is. Since we drew both journals. Living the high life. I didn't have the time to see all of the new cards, so I have a question. Is the Wizards tribe decent enough to make a deck exclusively with Wizards? Are you trolling? We just had this ridiculous conversation. Yeah, man, I played 4 mana for that implement. What? I mean, I was just going to play the other Inventors Fair anyway, so it wasn't going to get any better. Oh, man. Alright, let's do it. I'm trying not to waste a tutor too soon, especially since we can get cards like Rebuke and stuff. He's got that frickin' Selfless Spirit, which makes getting Planar Outburst bad. Maybe that's why I should have exiled with the Thopter Arrest, but I didn't have it at the time. So, jump in front. I have plenty of artifacts, so I'm going to use the map. And I am going to... I can sack the implement instead of a clue. I think that's fine. Alright, the straw poll continues. I haven't looked in a minute. I'm insanely focused on pulling this off. It looks like we have Padim who can come out and give our clues hexproof, and we have enough to win the game. So can we... we could if we had drawn it, but we haven't drawn it. We haven't drawn our sacred hero, the mech, but we can go fetch it. And then I'll be interested to see if we win on upkeep, because it sounds like we'll get what we need, but I don't know if it coming off the journal will trigger correctly. But I mean, there's the big turn, right? We put Padim down, and we put down the Mechanized Production in one turn. So now our opponent has to get rid of Padim or kill us. And in theory, when we're going to make a copy of a clue, and we're going to, hopefully before that, trigger the journal, because it came into play first. And if we still have the Illuminator, it should make 2 clues. That should be 8. That should be 8. If I make a Planeswalker deck, Bells, I promise what I'm going to do is I'll try to make it like some kind of a janky Converge Planeswalker deck. I'll make it like 5 color with all basic lands or something like that. I'll do something stupid. I'll try to make that Undergrowth whatever card do the thing. I promise I'll just do something different. No blocks. Beat me if you can. I don't know why production causes some kind of a reveal bug. That is weird to me. Alright, here we go. Trigger the fair. Trigger Padim. Trigger... Okay. Well, for some reason the journal's going last. That is lame. Maybe what I need in here is part the Water Veil. To get that extra turn when I need it. Because now I have to wait another turn. Oh, look at all these pilgrims. Alright. I guess we can make it one more turn. Try not to lose. I think Captured by the Consulate can help lock it up. I don't know, I guess I'll have to play against the card to see what's going on in that reveal thing. So, Rotted Hulk. Rotted Hulk, you have been captured by the Consulate. We don't want him able to sacrifice it if I threw it on the Selfless Spirit. And one critter's as good as another. May as well be the Hulk. How's the poll going? Grixis Energy up by 1 vote against Planeswalker deck. Oh my god, this one's going to go down to the wire. All you guys who are just spectating, jump in that chat. Make your opinion known. What is he trying to do? Who knows? If you're talking about me, I don't know what I'm trying to do. Alright, there's your blocks. Hulk can break... yeah, I don't think Hulk can break these chains. Alright, this should definitely be hit. We have so many upkeep triggers, but we definitely have enough clues now. Hey, there's a Rebuke. And... wins the game. So maybe that, yeah, maybe when we see it from the other side, we'll see that's just kind of letting the opponent know why they lost the game, so there's no confusion. All right, 2 wins, 1 loss with the Mechanized Production deck. We did it. That deck is now completed. All done. 8 Clue, over and out.